It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. Let's do it. Green to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Hayward knocked loose. Warriors have it. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thompson and a putback slam.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Hayward to Irving. Fires the three. Not going down here. It's Boogie for two. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving.
Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Warriors come away with it. Curry into the front court. Leads three. Inside, he scores. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To Green. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Cousins can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Knock loose.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Celtics have it. Kyrie. Irving no good with the shot there. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Thompson, tough shot. He hits. Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Turned away by Cousins.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Cousins. For three. That out of his range and no good. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, Who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
To Thompson. Has a chance. That's usually one that he'll knock down. The follow won't go either.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Boston with the basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Curry into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
I got him. Here we go.
Warriors have it. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Irving, another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Free throw good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Ball's controlled by Boston. Warriors come away with it. Here's Curry with it up top. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. To Rozier. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Off the mark on his free throw. Warriors have it. That's it for the first quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Celtics have it. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. No good. Missed them both. Curry with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Curry, he engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Warriors come away with it. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. That one also no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Oh, blocked by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Curry. That one also no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket inside.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Nope, first one does not go. No good on the first, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
4-3. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good. 3 for 3. Nice.
Coming right back to you.
To Marcus Morris.
Play some D, play some D.
Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
I'll take that.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Can't convert the free throw. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Warriors have it. Green. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
That's blocked by Durant.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Golden State at the controls. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Surveys the floor. To Marcus Morris.
Shot up.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Goes 2 for 2. Irving into the front court. Down a bundle. Second effort. And it's rebounded by Durant. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Knocked loose. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Warriors have the rebound. Lets it fly from long range. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Substitution being made in this one. Hayward unable to connect. Durant. Well defended. Rozier into the front court. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Eight seconds. It's going the other way. Great feed, sets it up. Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. Five-second violation. Hayward. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Possession lies with Golden State. From long range. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Durant. He was all over him. To Jaylen Brown. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Hayward. Tatum. Tatum shot no good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Thompson. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. That one won't go. One more to come. Celtics have it.
Here we go.
Hayward. That's how you defend.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to...
The Warriors were the dominant team, and with that...
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Irving, knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. The drive, right to the basket. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Durant. They need something to go down. It's no good.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
And the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Durant. That one also no good. Knocked loose. And that one is out. Curry to Green. Durant. Rebound Horford. To Irving. Hayward. That's off the side of the rim, short. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Thompson. Good offense beating good defense.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Off the mark on the first free throw. He missed a pair of free throws. Green. Horford with the rebound. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Here's Cousins. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one. Inside, he scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Green to Cousins. It's no good. Defender did just enough to force the tough shot. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Rozier. Can't connect from inside.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Timeout Boston, as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Here's a chance from long range. He drills the three.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curry. Now that's a contest. Over to the right side. Irving misfires. It's no good. To Green.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Irving knocked loose. Horford goes to the left side. Irving, that one also no good. It's Golden State basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Sizing up the defense. To Irving. Warriors come up with it. Denied by Hayward.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Green. From the painted area, won't go down.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Irving. Irving shot off the mark. Turned away by Bell.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry. That's good D. Shot no good. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Wide open look, won't go. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Curry has it. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Shot from the lane won't go.
I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
For 3. Off the mark. Gets it in the left corner.
I'm here.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Curry. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Oh, blocked by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Horford can't connect.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Green hits the 3-pointer.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Boston with the basketball. To Horford. Morris with a shot, no good. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Marcus Smart. Warriors have it. Beyond the arc for 3. Count the triple.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Irving. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's Curry controlling the offense. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry. That one also no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant. Not that. And a putback slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. From long range. Smothering D. Brown with it up top. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Durant. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Here we go. Here we go. I got this D on him.
Durant. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Durant. That one also no good. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old, simple, bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Irving off the mark. Here's a chance from long range. Off the eye. Slams it home on the putback.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
I'm on D.
To Hayward. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Irving. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Irving. Turned away by Cousins. Kyrie with a shot, no good. Almost. Unlucky bounce. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up.
The Warriors won this matchup with a significant. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.